of Subiaco Academy will be meeting for a Conference 4-4A matchup. And these are two teams that are trying to battle their way back into higher playoff seeding for the postseason tournament. The Subiaco Academy Trojans will come into this game with an overall record of 3-3. Pottsville 1-4, but the Apaches played probably their best game of the year the last time out when they were able to get a road victory against the Ozark Hillbillies. I know that's the best defensive effort that the Pottsville Apaches have given. We'll come back and we'll talk more about tonight's game when we come back to George Jones Memorial Gymnasium after 1 minute of timeout. You're listening to Pottsville Apache basketball.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Apologies for not actually following the script tonight. We're kind of making things up as we go this evening. This was the performance of the Little Tots, where basketball skills are being taught at a very young age, and that is always a very popular night here at the gymnasium, and tonight was no different. We had a very big crowd for that. I was told that after their performance that we were going to tip the ball game off at 7 o'clock, but apparently we're going to get things going a little early and maybe get the Subiaco fans back home a little bit early tonight, as this is they had a junior varsity game before the Little Tots took the court. So we'll get things going here in just a little bit, again with my apologies. The Pottsville Apaches and the Subiaco Trojans. I don't see the Subiaco cheering squad, the group where you hear Subiaco coming from all the time. I don't know, maybe the old blue and white bus broke down on the way over or something, but Subiaco normally brings half the academy with them. They may not do that anymore this year, though, with COVID restrictions around the state. That most definitely is something that has to be considered. So these two teams played earlier. It was a victory for Subiaco at the academy. The Apaches had trouble getting their offense up and going. Hopefully after the performance in Ozark, that will not be an issue tonight. We'll come back and we'll get this game started after this 2-minute timeout. You're listening to Apache basketball on KWKK.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services in good times and bad. We provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural homebuyers, agribusinesses, and rural infrastructure providers. As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world. For America's farmers, Farm Credit supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more today.
Your family is your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. And when it comes to choosing a pharmacy, you'll want someone who knows your name and understands both you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They'll be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville. Call 968-1323 today. There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe Maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553 and walk.
For 30 years, Miller Roofing Company has been building
Our reputation of being voted the best roofing company in the River Valley.
making sure our product and labor warranties are unmatched by anybody in the area.
As a GEF Master Elite contractor, we can offer you superior warranties backed by the manufacturer.
As well as residential, MRC specializes in commercial roof and repair with a fully staffed maintenance and repair division.
Put Miller Roofing Company's 30 years of experience to work for you.
Now we'll meet the starting lineups for both teams. Starting for the home team on the scoreboard, the Pottsville Apaches. The Apaches will start at the post. Number 1, senior Trevor Wiles. At a forward spot, number 12, junior Landon Stanley. At guard, number 14, senior Caleb Ham. At forward, number 23, sophomore Elijah Ward. And at forward, number 25, junior Nico Ibarra. Garrett Hill is the head coach of the Pottsville Apaches. For the Subiaco Trojans, they are the visiting team on the scoreboard in their blue and orange uniforms. They will start number 3, Javen Nebold. Number 10, Iva Martigan. Number 11, Haston King, as the opening tip is controlled by the Pottsville Apaches. Jonathan Mercera wears number 15. He'll start at post. And at forward, number 25, Justin Ludens. Tim Tencleve has been coaching the Subiaco Academy Trojans as long as I've been here, and I've been doing games in this area since 1985. The Apaches will open the shooting and open the scoring with a pass to the left side, and out of the left corner, Landon Stanley will knock down a 3, and we are underway. Pottsville with a 3-0 lead. Apaches set a full court press. Subiaco attacks over the press. They get the ball to Ludens in the front court, and Ludens from the low block right will knock down the 2. 3-2 Apaches. Pottsville with the ball up high. Driving into the lane, though, was Landon Stanley. He had it knocked away from behind, out of bounds, and the basketball will stay with Pottsville. The Apaches' only point on the Farm Credit three-point shot by Stanley. Pottsville with the ball on the inbound from the baseline. Up high with it, Landon Martin. Gives it to Ibarra. He's at the right wing. Subiaco in a 2-3 zone. Ball comes inside to Trevor Lyles. His shot blocked. Trevor got it back, powered it up on the follow, and scored. Trevor Lyles stayed with the miss and got the bucket to give Pottsville a 5-2 lead. Subiaco quickly into the front court. At the right elbow is Mercera. Mercera will dribble out of traffic against the Apache 2-1-2 zone defense. Subiaco has it on the left side. Baseline drive, pass across the baseline, and then up high to Mercera. He gets in the lane, feeds it to Martingen on the left side. Neville had it on the baseline, lost the handle on it, picked it up, threw it to the left side sideline, and it goes out of bounds. I wasn't quite ready to get going this evening, and it quite frankly shows in my play-by-play call, so I apologize for that. Ibarra with the ball up high, feeds it to the left side for Caleb Ham, his first touch of the game. From the high post, Trevor Lyles tried to get it down low to Landon Stanley. It was knocked away, but Nico Ibarra picked it up. Nico went knifing through the lane, missed the shot. Loose ball on the rebound, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pottsville. It's 5-2 Apaches. We've played a couple of minutes of this first quarter. Subiaco with the ball, Neville up the left sideline, gets around a double team, now is in the lane, goes around Lyles, but misses the shot. Nice rebound by Landon Martin. Martin will give it to Ham. Ham leads the break. Subiaco is back. Ball comes left to Ibarra. Swings out to the right. 3-ball. Stanley got it. Another three-pointer for the Pottsville Apaches. Brought to you by Farm Credit. Their second three-pointer of the night. Head coach Tencleve has seen enough. He wants a timeout. 5:39 left to go in the quarter. Pottsville 8, Subiaco 2. Back in 30 seconds. Welcome back to Pottsville. The Apaches out to the early 8-2 lead thanks to 2 Farm Credit 3-point shots. Both of those by Landon Stanley, the junior, feeling it tonight. Subiaco ball after the timeout. They get it into the front court against the Apache press. The ball comes down low. Shot is no good. Follow attempt inside the paint by Ludens won't go, and Pottsville has the rebound. Bringing the ball up the floor is Stanley. His pass is knocked out of bounds. Ivan Martingen got in front of that one and knocked it out of play. Pottsville will have the ball, about 28 feet up on the far sideline. Comes into the backcourt to Nico Ibarra. Subiaco's gone to a man-to-man defense. Martingen picks up Ibarra out high. Trevor Lyles steps away from a Stanley screen to get the pass up high and then leaves it for Martin. 8-2, Pottsville with the lead. Apaches very patient against this defense. Ibarra got into the lane, left it for Trevor Lyles. Lyles couldn't go offensively, so he'll give it to Caleb Ham. Ham gets into the paint, throws it across the lane. A dangerous pass is read and stolen away. Tough to make that pass across the lane. Coming up with the ball is Marcera. He gets into the lane, kicks it back to the left corner for Ludens. Pottsville by 6, 8-2, 4:42 to play in the first quarter. Trojans working it around the perimeter. They get it down to the low post. Backing into his man Ludens, crashed a couple of times into the Pottsville defender, and then Ludens gets called for a traveling violation. Coming into the game for Subiaco is number 35, Adam Donaldson. He will replace Justin Ludens in the lineup. Pottsville 8, Subiaco 2. Still early on. First quarter action. Subiaco again playing man-to-man defensively. Ibarra will start the play with a bounce pass to Stanley on the right. He's already hit 2 3-pointers, so Donaldson finds him in a hurry defensively. Ibarra had it. Ball reversed to the right. Caleb Ham out on the floor. He's given up his dribble, so he's in a tough spot, and his pass is stolen away. Coming up with a steal, Martingen takes it in, lays it up with 2 hands. That's 2 times down the floor. Pottsville has made passes that are basically impossible to get through, and Subiaco's made them pay. 8-4, Apaches lead it. On the right side, Caleb Ham. To the right wing, Landon Stanley with another 3. That's no good, and a rebounding foul is going to be called on Caleb Ham. Caleb Ham called for his first personal foul as he tried to go over to Martingen's back to get the rebound. First team foul on the Apaches. 8-4, Pottsville with the lead. Subiaco with the ball on offense. Pottsville showing a full-court defense, which this full-court trapping defense did well against Ozark. The Subiaco crew a little more athletic, though. Neville gets into the lane. Feeds it to the right wing, Mercera. Dumps it to the baseline to Donaldson. They post up Mercera. Get him inside. Turnaround jumper is good. Mercera will hit the basket. He'll absorb contact. A foul is called, and Subiaco is going to have a chance for a 3-point play. Landon Stanley called for the personal foul. So Mercera is on the board, and he'll have a chance for a 1-shot bonus. Landon Daly, number 24, enters the game for the first time, as does sophomore Jackson Furr. Jackson wears number 11. Landon Daly wears number 24. Mercera at the line. His free throw rattles out, no good. Battle for the rebound, and a good job by Haston King to keep it alive. Offensive rebound, got it to Mercera. Top of the circle, swinging left side, Martingen, and he'll knock down the 3. Ivan Martingen has 5 of Subiaco's 9, and the Trojans retake the lead at 9-8. Pottsville's offense has gone a little bit cold. They get it to Trevor Lyles. Feed it into the corner. Back top of the circle. This is a man-to-man defense. Caleb Ham drives to the elbow and brings it back out. Gives it to Lyles. Feeds it to Daly in the corner, and it comes back up top again. They force it down to the baseline. First shot is blocked cleanly. Subiaco comes out with it on the run. Mercera running the break. It's 5-on-5, but they get it to Neville in the left corner. He had an open 3, but decided against it. Instead, it comes back to Martingen on the left wing. 2:33 to go in the quarter. 9-8 Subiaco. It's been a fun one to start things. Mercera up high, gets double teamed. The ball is loose, but Subiaco is going to come up with it. Caleb Ham almost got there, but Neville stepped in front of him to keep the ball with the Trojans. Pottsville playing a 2-1-2 zone. Subiaco really spreads the floor against the zone. Pass to the baseline. Landon Daly almost got it stolen. It got through his hands, but Neville grabbed it and then lost it on the baseline out of bounds. It'll be a turnover to give the ball back to Pottsville with 2:13 to go in the quarter. Landon Martin is back in the game for the Apaches, as is Nico Ibarra. Subiaco's Martingen waits to pick up Ibarra at mid-floor. Backdoor cut, they get the ball to Lyles. He gets double teamed and his shot blocked from inside. Pottsville picks up the loose ball. Furr had it, lost it, and the Trojans have the steal. 9-8. Subiaco by 1. This is a very athletic Subiaco team. Driving to the basket from the right side, Mercera, he missed it. Rebound Subiaco, shot block Trevor Lyles, and the Apaches come out with it. Speaking of an athletic play, Ibarra into the front court, got it down low to Furr. Jackson shot won't go, but a foul's going to be called on the Trojans. Jackson Furr hustled down the floor, was open. They found him, and they'll draw the foul on the Trojans defense. 9-8. Subiaco by 1. Jackson Furr will be at the line shooting 2. And the first heirloom legal free throw for Jackson Furr is good, and his first point of the ball game. That foul on Subiaco was on Adam Donaldson. It is his first. Second heirloom legal free throw is good as well. Jackson Furr 2 of 2 from the free throw line. And Pottsville takes the lead again at 10-9 with a minute and a half to go. Apaches again, a full court press. Ball gets over the timeline of Mercera. He bounces it around the other team. Now they feed it in the lane. Got it inside, drive down the lane. Shot rejected out of bounds by Pottsville. It'll be Subiaco ball on the baseline. I think Trevor Lyles and Jackson Furr combined on that block. Adam Donaldson will put it in play, baseline right. Pottsville goes man-to-man on the inbound. Comes into Martingen. He has it knocked away. Landon Martin comes up with it. Pottsville has a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Martin into the lane, lost the handle on it, and then dribbled it out of bounds. Play a little sloppy here in the last couple of minutes of the first quarter. Into the game for Subiaco is Justin Ludens. He will replace Adam Donaldson. 10-9, Apaches by 1 over Subiaco. The Trojans have the ball in the backcourt. Pottsville showing a 2-2-1 zone trap. Subiaco bring it up the floor, controlled. Martingen gets it up the left sideline to King. King gives it to Martingen. Now Mercera. Mercera takes it to the basket, missed it. Mercera got his own rebound though, and he put it back, and it's good for 2. Jonathan Mercera with the bucket for the Trojans. He is on the radar of a number of college teams. Subiaco 11, Pottsville 10. Landon Martin on the drive to the baseline. Gets cut off down low by Martingen. Pass came into the lane to Furr. He missed the shot. Furr got the ball on the rebound, but he gets whistled for the rebounding foul. Foul is going to be on Jackson Furr, his first. Team foul number 3 on Pottsville. Subiaco by 1, 11-10. 30 seconds for the Trojans to get off a shot. And I'm thinking Coach Tencleve may wait the 30 seconds. Oh, the Trojans yet to get into the front court. Now they do. Mercera will back it out with 20 seconds. Yeah, Trojans are going to wait on 1. Martingen into the lane. Now, what do I know? He gets open from 5 feet on the runner, and he'll score. Well, when you can get a shot like that, Pottsville into the front court. Martin with 10 seconds. Apaches have time to run the set play. They get it to Daly. To Martin. Martin drives baseline, had the ball stripped cleanly. Subiaco 2 passes and into the front court. They get it inside, and the reverse layup is no good at the buzzer. It would have counted had it gone. At the end of the first quarter of play, Subiaco 13, Pottsville 10. Back after this 1-minute timeout with more Apache basketball.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Subiaco will have the ball to begin the second quarter. The Trojans lead at 13-10, behind 7 points for Ivan Martingen, 4 points for Jonathan Mercera, and 2 for Justin Ludens. Leading scorer for Pottsville, Landon Stanley, he has 6, both of those farm credit three-pointers. Subiaco with the ball, working against a 3-2 zone by the Apaches. Trojans have it in the corner, then they give it underhanded to King. Haston takes it in, shoots over Pottsville's Lyle, and Lyle's got a hand on it. Pottsville comes up with a steal. Apaches attack into the front court. Ibarra to Landon Martin, into the left corner. 3-ball by the Apaches out of the corner. Landon Stanley is no good. Battle for the rebound. Subiaco got it on the baseline. Nice play by Mercera. He was about to fall out of bounds and slammed it off a Pottsville Apache player. Subiaco ball in the backcourt. Pottsville showing a 2-2-1 zone trap. Subiaco bringing the ball up the floor. A couple of one-handed bounce passes, and it's in the front court. Luden's on the sideline. Got into the elbow. Gives up the ball, and the Trojans will reverse it to the left side. Out of the corner, 3-ball is no good. Offensive rebound in the paint. Put back with the left hand is good. Jonathan Mercera fought his way into good rebounding positioning. Got the rebound, and with the soft putback, gives Subiaco a 15-10 lead. Nico Ibarra goes into the lane out of control. Ball goes out of bounds. It went off a Trojan foot. The ball will stay with Pottsville. Apaches have gone cold from the floor all of a sudden, too. Pottsville trails 15-10. Landon Stanley got it into Lyles, who was covered. I'm not sure. That pass never had a chance to get through, and Subiaco has it on the steal. Mercera on the right side gets through a double team, gives it to Neville. Neville will find Ludens on the left side. Landon Stanley guards him. Bounce pass across the lane to Martingen. Tried to get it down low. Had a man on the left side of the lane, but it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Apaches. I'm not real sure where Haston King was going there. It's his team's basketball, but the officials let him get back into the play. 15-10, Subi with the lead. Trojans inbound to Mercera on the left side, about 8 feet up from the baseline. Pass goes to Neville. He's open for a 3 from the right side. Missed it completely. Rebound inside by Subiaco, but Ludens walked with the ball. Ludens took about a step and a half before he, well, in fact, he never did put the ball on the floor, and he gets called for the traveling violation. Trojans 15, Pottsville 10. Apaches into the front court. Check it, that's not Stanley. Yeah, it is Landon Stanley into the lane. Got it to the right wing. Ball went inside to Lyles. Lyles had his shot blocked. Pottsville came up with a loose ball and throws it out of bounds on the baseline. The Apaches making a lot of turnovers on passes in this game. Now, there was some question in the corner as to who touched the ball last when it went out of play, but I believe the officials have it right. I'm pretty sure I saw an Apache touch it last. Subiaco again working against a full court 2-2-1 zone trap. Ball is into the front court. On the left side, but it is King. His pass up high gets through to Martingen. Martingen feeds it to the right. Free throw line extended wing 3 by Mercera is no good. A rebounding foul is going to be called on Subiaco's Haston King. King's first, the second on the Trojans. 15-10, Subiaco by 5. Pottsville yet to score in this second quarter with 5:48 to go. Caleb Ham up high, dribbles around a Lyle screen. Ham picks up the ball at the elbow, feeds it to Martin. Martin's left side 3-ball is good. Another farm credit 3-pointer for the Apaches. That's one of those pretty 3-pointers that hits nothing but the bottom of the bucket. In fact, it barely moved the net as it went through. Now the Apaches come up with a steal out of the double team. Caleb Ham has a 3-on-2, but slows it down. No sense forcing it. Got it to the left side. Landon Stanley for 3. That's good. Landon Stanley with a farm credit 3-pointer. 6-0 won by the Apaches, and it's a timeout, Subiaco. 5:15 to go in the second. Pottsville 16, Subi 15. Back with more Apache basketball in 30 seconds.
Your family is your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. And when it comes to choosing a pharmacy, you'll want someone who knows your name and understands both you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They'll be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville. Call 968-1323 today.
Quote or second opinion today. Now, back to the Olympus Realty broadcast booth. Buying or selling your home has never been easier.
Pottsville has retaken the lead after 2 3-pointers in a row. It's 16-15 Apaches. Pottsville is still pressing full court, but they've changed the press up. It's a 1-3-1, and Subi didn't realize it. Landon Martin stepped in front of a 3-quarter court pass and has the steal. Nico Ibarra up the floor. He starts at the left wing. He is guarded by Martingen. Gives it to Lyles inside the lane. Lyles had it poked away from behind. Trojans had the steal. Coming out with a 2-on-2 is Martingen. He'll leave it for the trailer Mercera, who scores. Pretty fast break bucket by Subiaco, and it's 17-16. Trojans have retaken the lead by 1. On the left wing with the ball, Caleb Ham. Actually, he's just barely into the front court in the front corner, the right side corner. Gives the ball to Lyles. Nice pass inside to Ibarra, who did a wonderful job of screening out the Subiaco defense. Nice dish by Lyles, and Ibarra has his first bucket of the game. 18-17 Pottsville by 1. Marcera has the ball. Got it to the baseline. Aston King takes it to the bucket and scores. 19-18. Subiaco back on top of the game. Pottsville with the ball in the front court. Caleb Ham on the right side. He gets cut off by Nebold. Gives it into the corner to Lyles. He'll rise up with a 3. Missed it. Subiaco rebound. Ludens with a nice box out has the board. Outlet to Martingen up the right side, and Ibarra fouls him. Nico Ibarra called for the personal foul. His first. Team foul number 4. Jackson Furr checks back into the game for the Apaches. 19-18, Subiaco by a single point. 3:53 to go, second quarter action. This game has gone back and forth most of the way. Subiaco on the set piece from the sideline, comes into Marcera, puts it on the floor with the left hand. Can't get any traction, so he'll give it to King. Back to Marcera. One hand pass back to the left to Martingen. Wings it across the floor. It goes out of bounds. Pottsville got a hand on it on the cross-court pass. It went out of play right in front of Coach Hill, and it'll be Subiaco ball. Trojans 19, Pottsville 18. This has been the longest possession either team has had on offense. This game has really been up and down the floor. Driving into the lane is Martingen. He has his pocket picked. Nice job by Landon Stanley, and then a bit of a frustration foul by Marcera in the backcourt. Well, Pottsville will put the ball in play. Jonathan Marcera fouled a guy about 40 feet from the bucket. 19-18, Subi by 1. Third team foul on Subiaco. That is Marcera's first personal. At midfloor, Caleb Ham has 2 high post screens. He wants to go to the right. Sends it into the corner for Stanley. Stanley into the lane of the elbow. Gives it to Lyles. Lyles' shot is blocked. Ball tipped away. Marcera comes up with it. Marcera gets it over Furr off the backboard. He'll score. The basket will count. Foul is going to be called on Furr, and it'll be a one-shot bonus. And I think Pottsville wants a timeout. 3:07 to go in the second quarter. Timeout on the floor. Subiaco leading the Apaches 21-18. We will be back with more Apache basketball after this 30-second timeout.
For 30 years, Miller Roofing Company has been building
our reputation of being voted the best roofing company in the River Valley.
making sure our product and labor warranties are unmatched by anybody in the area.
As a GEF Master Elite contractor, we can offer you superior warranties backed by the manufacturer.
As well as residential, MRC specializes in commercial roof and repair with a fully staffed maintenance and repair division.
Put Miller Roofing Company's 30 years of experience to work for you.
Back to the Olympus Realty broadcast booth. Buying or selling your home has never been easier.
Free throws coming for the Subiaco Trojans as the Apaches trail Subiaco 21-18. 3:07 left to go in the ball game. Marcera with a one-shot bonus to try to complete the three-point play, and he does. Marcera with the free throw, and it's 22-18. Subiaco with the lead. Into the front court for the Apaches is Caleb Ham. He's guarded by Nebold. Pass comes to Martin on the right side. Nice baseline drive. He absorbs a lot of contact, misses the shot. The rebound is tied up underneath the Apache backboard. The tie-up between Ludens and Furr, and the alternating possession arrow will give the ball to Pottsville. Subiaco with a lead of 22-18. We are just under 3 minutes to go in the half. Trevor Lyle gets the inbound pass. He'll feed Landon Stanley at the top of the circle. He'll hand it to Martin. Back to the right for Stanley. Stanley in the lane. Left-handed scoop shot is good. A little creativity there by Pottsville as Landon Stanley has his first bucket of the night. That's not a three-pointer. Should we count that? 22-20, Subiaco by 2, Trojan ball. They shoot at the basket to my right. Marcera works around a double team, gets it to Ludens on the baseline. Excuse me, that's Aston King. King get it inside the lane to Marcera, who was wide open. I'm not sure whose responsibility Marcera was on defense that time, but there was nobody home. 24-20, Subiaco by 4. Good ball movement by the Trojans. Caleb Ham into the lane, nice pass down low to Furr. Jackson from the low block left with a left-hand finish. Pottsville, a nice pass. Give a sweet assist to Landon Stanley, I believe, made that pass. 24-22, Subiaco by 2. A minute 55 to go to the halftime break. Trojan ball, Ludens up high with it. Bounce pass to the right side. Marcera with an NBA range 3. That was no good. He shot it out there where guys with names like Steph Curry shoot it from. Martin brings it up the floor. Feeds it to the left side. Stanley back across to the right. Ball fake by Ham. Got into the lane. Draws a double team. Feeds Jackson Furr on the baseline. Skip it over the defense and then a touch pass to the left corner. Landon Martin out of the corner with the open 3. That's no good. Rebound by Pottsville. Now it's loose on the floor and Subiaco's going to come up with it. Got to say this, the officials are letting him play. 24-22, Subiaco by 2 with a minute 15 to go. Hey, I've seen Coach Tincleve run off an entire 2 minutes before to get one shot. Driving into the lane, though, is Marcera. He has the ball knocked away. Speaking of contacts, Pottsville out 2-on-1. They get it ahead to Lyles. Lyles takes it to the basket and lays it in softly for 2. 24-24, this game is tied. 50 seconds to play. Marcera in the front court for the Trojans. He's picked up by Caleb Ham. Ball comes up high to Neville. Back to Marcera. Gives it into the corner. Baseline drive and an over pass into the paint to Ludens. He misses the shot, though. Landon Martin has the rebound. But the pass is stolen away. Pottsville got lazy with the pass, and Subiaco made him pay for it. Into the lane, Marcera. He'll lay it up and score. Can't make those passes without something on him. Pottsville in the front court with 25 seconds to go. On the left side, Caleb Ham with a 3 ball that won't go. Rebound on the baseline by Furr. He saved it into Martin. Martin left-handed layup, point-blank range is good, and a foul on Subiaco. They'll count the basket. It'll be a chance for a 3-point play for Pottsville. That foul is on Aston King. I believe it's his second. Team foul number 4, I believe, on Subiaco. Nico Ibarra back into the game. He will replace Jackson Furr, who has played very, very well. 3-point play opportunity now for Landon Martin. His free throw is on the way. It's no good. Hung on the rim for a long time, but would not go through. Game is tied at 26, 12 seconds. Subiaco just kind of walking the ball around. Now they get it over the timeline with 7 seconds. Going into the lane is Marcera. We have a whistle and a foul called on the base on the left sideline on the Apaches. It'll be Subiaco ball on the baseline. Landon Stanley called for his second personal foul. 26-26, the game is tied. Daly will check back into the game. 4 6/10 left to go. 4 6/10 left to go in the second quarter. Game is tied at 26. Subi will trigger it in, baseline left. Donaldson got it inside, wide open, down low. Martingen on the set piece, and he'll score. And Pottsville will not get a shot off going the other way. So on the set piece at the end of the second quarter, Subiaco takes a 28-26 lead. We are back after this 2-minute timeout with more Pottsville Apache basketball.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
For 30 years, Miller Roofing Company has been building
our reputation of being voted the best roofing company in the River Valley.
making sure our product and labor warranties are unmatched by anybody in the area.
As a GEF Master Elite contractor, we can offer you superior warranties backed by the manufacturer.
As well as residential, MRC specializes in commercial roof and repair with a fully staffed maintenance and repair division.
Put Miller Roofing Company's 30 years of experience to work for you.
Fun first half of basketball in Pottsville as the Subiaco Trojans lead the Pottsville Apaches by a score of 28-26. I'm Stephen Glenn. We appreciate the work of Stephen Barry on the radio side back at KWKK Sports Control. We also appreciate the work of the Russellville Sports Network broadcast crew. If you're catching us on the live stream, we appreciate you joining us there as well. At the half, the unofficial scoring statistics look something like this. Subiaco's 28 points, 17 of those by Jonathan Mercera. And as I mentioned earlier, there are colleges looking at him. I know that for a fact. Ivan Martingen added 7. Colleges are also looking at him. I happen to know of at least one. Haston King had 2, Justin Ludens with 2, and that's the Trojan 28 points. Landon Stanley, the Apaches' leading scorer, he has 11. Landon Martin with 5, Nico Ibarra with 2. Jackson Furr had 4, and Trevor Lyles with 4 points. So that is your 28-26 score at the halftime break. I'm Stephen Glenn. We'll come back with second half action in about 6 minutes or so from the George Jones Memorial Gymnasium in Pottsville. So long for just a little while. Welcome back to Pottsville High School. Boys 4A action this evening. The Subiaco Trojans leading the Pottsville Apaches 28-26. The way the standings look going into tonight's games on the boys' side, Morrilton has a half-game lead over Dardanelle. Morrilton is 5-1 in the league. Dardanelle 4-1. These Trojans sit in third with a record of 3-3. Clarksville is also 3-3, but I believe Subiaco has a game in hand over Clarksville. Heber Springs at 2-3, and then the Pottsville Apaches and the Ozark Hillbillies are 1-4. Pottsville out of the cellar due to the win at Ozark the last time out. The Apaches would love to compound that victory with a second win in a row here tonight. Tonight's schedule around the league: Ozark is at Heber Springs. Dardanelle taking on Clarksville. That's a really big game for the Panthers, and I think that game is in Panther country. Morrilton has the day off tonight. The Devil Dogs were supposed to play a game tomorrow, but my understanding is that game has been canceled because of COVID concerns. No ladies game tonight, of course, here in Pottsville, but let me remind you how things are going so far in the 4A ladies side. Pottsville's Ladies Apaches lead the league at 4-0. Next comes Morrilton at 4-1. Dardanelle sits in third at 2-2. Ozark is 1-3. Clarksville 1-3, and Heber Springs ladies are 0-3. We are back underway, and tonight's game, the Trojans shooting at the bucket to my left. If you're listening to us on the radio, they have the ball to begin the half. Martingen is open for a three-pointer from the wing. Ivan rises up and knocks it down. He has 10 in the ball game. Landon Martin got it on the baseline for the Apaches. He takes it in, shot the ball on his way down, and then missed it. Subiaco comes out with it. They get it ahead to Martin, and Martingen lays it in for two. Good fast break by Subiaco. Trojans open with a 5-0 run in the third quarter. 33-26, Subiaco by 7. I think that may be the biggest lead of the game for either team. Landon Martin has it on the right side. Free throw line extended. The Apaches get it to the top of the circle. Three ball lined up, but no good by Landon Stanley. Subiaco has the rebound. Martingen leads the break. Sends it ahead to King on the left side. Got it back across to Mercera at the wing. Drives into the lane. Sends a bullet pass to Neville in the corner, but it was too hot to handle. Almost clobbered some Apache fans watching the game in the corner as it went out of bounds. Rule number one, if you're out of ball game, keep your eye on the ball at all times. You never know when it may be coming your way. Pottsville trails 33-26 to the Subiaco Academy Trojans. Trevor Lyles has the ball. Free throw line extended. He's guarded by King. That comes top of the circle to Caleb Ham. Ham puts it on the floor. Feeds it to Martin on the right side. Landon ball handling, but can't get open. He'll give it up high to Stanley. Stanley guarded by Mercera, and the man-to-man had Lyles down low and missed him. Stepped through the defense. Ball knocked away from behind, but Subiaco commits the foul. Trojan foul is on Jonathan Mercera. That is his second, team foul number 1. Pottsville to put into play. Baseline right, Caleb Ham got it inside the lane, banging down low. Landon Stanley got a shot up that won't go, but due to the banging, a foul is going to be called on Subiaco, and this will be free throws. That foul is on Justin Ludens. His first, second on the team. And Landon Stanley will be at the line shooting heirloom legal free throws. First one by Stanley is no good. Landon is the Apaches' leading scorer in this game. He has 11. Here comes the second heirloom legal free throw. Rims out, no good. He missed them both. That's not like him. Subiaco Mercera got in for the rebound. Trojans bring the ball up the floor with a 33-26 lead. Neville on the left side, tips it back to the right wing. Long three by Martingen, and it is good. Martingen from way downtown knocks down the three, and Pottsville wants a timeout. 8:01 run to begin the third quarter by the Trojans. Subiaco leads at 36-26. We're back after this 1-minute timeout with more Apache basketball.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services in good times and bad. We provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural homebuyers, agribusinesses, and rural infrastructure providers.
As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world.
for America's farmers. Farm Credit, supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more today.
Your family is your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. And when it comes to choosing a pharmacy, you'll want someone who knows your name and understands both you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They'll be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug.
2304 East Main, Russellville. Now, back to the Olympus Realty Broadcast. Buying or selling your home has never been easier.
Not the start Coach Hill wanted from his Apaches to begin the third quarter. They trail Subiaco by 10, 36-26. The Subi defense has really bothered the Apaches, and Pottsville having trouble getting any penetration with this possession. Nico Ibarra drives baseline, drives into traffic, and we're going to have a hand check foul called on Subiaco. Ivan Martingen called for his first personal of the ball game. Team foul number 3 on Subiaco. Pottsville on the set piece, gets it into Trevor Lyles. Lyles takes it in the lane. His runner from 8 feet is no good. Rebound Marcera. He'll get it to Neville. Neville will bring it up the floor. He's at midcourt. Bounce pass comes to the left to Marcera. He'll rise up for 3. That's off the line. Shot was so far off line that Ludens got on the opposite side of the floor and rebounded the air ball. And when he went to put it back up, he got fouled by the Apaches' Landon Stanley. That could be a problem for the Apaches. I think that's Stanley's third. Yes, it is. Ludens' first of 2. In and out, no good. Subiaco on an 8-0 run to begin the third quarter. Second free throw by Ludens is good, so make it a 9-0 run to begin the third, and the Trojan lead is 11 at 37-26. Ibarra brings the ball over the timeline. He'll start the play there, guarded by Martingen, the Subiaco man-to-man. Pass into the lane, knocked away by Ludens, out of bounds on the baseline. It'll be Pottsville ball. 5:27 to go in the third. 37-26, Pottsville trailing this game. Apaches on the set piece, get into Ibarra, left side, feed it down low to Trevor Lyles. Lyles lost the handle on it, though. He was able to save it on the baseline, and a good hustle play by Jackson Furr to track down the ball. The Apaches keep it alive, trailing by 11, 37-26. Up high with the ball, taking it on the drive. Stanley feeds it to the left corner. 3 ball out of the left corner by Landon Stanley is good. Farm credit three-pointer by Stanley is the first points of the third quarter by the Apaches. Subiaco brings it up the floor against the zone trap. The Apaches leave King wide open on the left side for a 3. That is no good. Nice job hustling down the floor by Stanley for the rebound. In the front court, Ibarra to the left side. 3 ball out of the left wing is no good by Stanley. Offensive rebound, Lyles, and the Apaches keep it alive. With the ball out front, Caleb Ham gets it into the paint. Furr from 8 feet, missed it, but a foul is going to be called defensively on Justin Ludens. Justin Ludens kind of got under the Apache shooter, and the official saw it and called him for the foul. Jackson Furr will be at the line, shooting 2 heirloom legal free throws. Foul is on Justin Ludens, which is his second. First heirloom free throw is good. Heirloom Legal Services free throw is good for Pottsville's Jackson Furr. Landon Martin back into the game for the Apaches, replacing Ibarra. 37-30, Subi by 7. Second free throw is good. Jackson Furr connects on both heirloom legal free throws. And now the Apaches set their full court defense. It's a 2-2-1 zone trap. Neville sends it up the left sideline. Get into the front court to King. King will give it back to Marcera. He's double teamed. Steps through the double team on the dribble. Dumped it to the baseline for nobody. Nice job of King to save it in, but Pottsville comes up with a loose ball. Up the floor comes Martin. Martin got it to the left side to Furr. Furr tried to get it back to Martin, who was not looking for the pass, and it goes out of bounds. Martin would have had an easy one, too, if he just saw it coming. It's just the way the things work out sometimes. Apaches turn it over, but getting a steal. Caleb Ham, he goes to the basket. Jump stop, goes under the defense, missed it, got it back, powered it up and scored. That's Landon Stanley doing work down low, and he has the bucket and the foul on Subiaco. That foul called on Jaden Neville It is his first. Nice job down low by Stanley, and he'll have the bucket and a one-shot bonus. Landon Stanley will shoot an heirloom legal free throw to try to pull the Apaches within 3. Ball is in flight, and it's good. So Landon Stanley converts the heirloom legal free throw, a 3-point play by the Apaches, and it's 37-34 Subiaco. Trojans had an 11-point lead not long ago. Subiaco in the backcourt. They get it to midfloor. Mercera with a jump stop through the lane. Changed hands with the ball to the left hand and scored. Not everybody can do that. 39-34 Subiaco. Trevor Lyles with the ball on the baseline. Works his way into the lane, but he charged to do it. Nice job by Subiaco's Justin Ludens to get position. And Trevor Lyles is called for the personal foul. Nico Ibarra and Landon Daly are back onto the floor for Pottsville. Subiaco leads at 39-34. Trojan ball in the backcourt. Pottsville again showing a 2-2-1 zone trap. Neville into the front court, gets it to Mercera. Bounce pass to the baseline to King. King shot off the side of the backboard, goes out of bounds. I thought that should have been Pottsville ball. Did that ball not go off the side of the backboard? The shooting team was the last to touch it, I think. Oh, well, I've been wrong before. Inbound pass by Subiaco goes out of play. Neville was there, but on the pass across the baseline, Landon Stanley got a hand on it and knocked it out of bounds. 39-34, Trojans lead it. Subiaco ball on the set piece. They post up Mercera down low. They get him the ball at the low block, and he turns around over Furr and knocks it down for 2. Mercera with 21 for Subiaco. Ibarra into the lane, lays it up off the backboard, scores, or at least the basket goes. There's a whistle and a foul, and Ibarra was out of control. I think they're going to wave this off as it was a charging foul. Subiaco draws the charge against Nico Ibarra. That is Ibarra's second, third on Pottsville. And Subiaco will get the ball back. Actually, the Trojans had 2 players in a position to draw that charge. Not real sure which one did, but that was a relatively easy call on the baseline by the officials. 41-34, Subiaco with the lead as we come up on 3 minutes to play in the third. Mercera is into the lane at the left elbow. Feeds it to the right side, Martingen. Martingen to the basket with a runner with one hand. That's no good. Rebound by Trevor Lyles for the Apaches. Ibarra is into the front court, and he has his pocket picked. Coming up with the loose ball is Martingen. He takes it to the basket, and he will put up a shot but get fouled first, and that's a foul on Nico Ibarra. And that is Ibarra's third. 41-34, Subiaco with the lead. Ibarra and Daly come to the bench. Ball comes in play. Subiaco feed it to the left side to the Trojans. Ludens at the elbow, got it inside. King's turnaround shot won't go. Up high for the rebound for the Apaches, Landon Stanley. Stanley gets the outlet to Ham. Caleb Ham bounce pass to the baseline, right from behind, but Pottsville comes back up with it. There is a collision on the near sideline, and that's going to be another charging foul on Pottsville. Lots of collisions and bodies hitting the floor. The foul is called on Pottsville. A couple of players getting up for each team. They are both very, very sore. 41-34, Pottsville with the lead. That foul is called on the Apaches' Caleb Ham. That is the second on Pottsville. Lots of moisture on the floor from where bodies hit the floor. Hey, that'd be a good song. 2:26 to go in the third quarter. Subiaco leading at 41-34. Pottsville got to within 4 points a couple of moments ago, but Subiaco has gone on a 6-0 run to stretch it back out as we have 2:19 to go in the third. Pass comes to the right side, sideline Ludens. Bounce pass across the lane to King. King gets it back out to Neville. Neville picks up the dribble. Ball comes down low to Ludens. Inside, Mercera cutting down the lane, hits the layup. Mercera with 2, and it's 43-34 Subiaco. Caleb Ham gives it back to Trevor Lyles. King guards him. Subiaco playing man-to-man defensively. Pottsville having trouble attacking this man-to-man defense too. Caleb Ham has it up high on the dribble. Had Martin on the baseline, did not go there. Got it down low to Furr. Furr had an open lane to the basket but didn't see it. And he tries to get the ball out of traffic with a chest pass that goes out of bounds. And Pottsville will turn the ball over again. Into the game for Subiaco. Number 35, Adam Donaldson. Daly back in for the Apaches. Boy, it's been a while since the Apaches have scored a bucket in this game. A minute and a half to play in the third. Pottsville in a 2-2-1 zone trap. Give it to Martingen. He'll feed it up high Mercera. Mercera with a behind-the-back pass to the baseline. And Donaldson gets mugged. And it will be free throws coming for Subiaco. That's going to be team foul number 6 already on Pottsville, and we're not even done with the third quarter. Foul is on Trevor Lyles. Lyles with his second. Free throw by Donaldson is good. Donaldson with his first point of the night. Donaldson will have a second free throw. Subiaco back up by 10. Missed the free throw. Ludens had it down low, had it taken away. Pottsville comes out with it with a 3-on-2. Landon Martin into the lane, cut off by Neville. Pass up high, knocked away and stolen by Donaldson. He'll get it to Mercera. No look pass to the right side. A scoop shot layup by Martingen is good. And Pottsville wants a timeout. 1 minute and 8 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Subiaco 46, Pottsville 34. We're back after this 1 minute timeout.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Realty broadcast through buying or selling your home has never been easier.
After the Apache timeout, Subiaco with the ball. Or excuse me, Pottsville will have the ball. I'm sorry, Apache ball in the backcourt. 46-34, Subiaco with the lead. The Apaches have really struggled on offense for the last 3 or 4 minutes. Caleb Ham goes into the lane. Gets it inside to Trevor Lyles. Lyles from down low will score 2 and draw contact and a foul from Subiaco. The official says count the basket as Haston King is called for his 3rd foul. Trevor Lyles with his first bucket of the second half, and he'll be at the line with an heirloom legal free throw to try to complete the 3-point play. It's offline, no good. Jonathan Mercera with a rebound. 10-point lead, Subiaco. The Apaches in a 1-3-1 matchup. Bounce pass to Neville. Again into the front court to the right corner, Martingen. Back to Mercera, feels it from 3. His shot is no good. Bounces around 2 or 3 times and then comes out, and Trevor Lyles is there to rebound it. He'll get it to Ibarra. Nico into the front court. Back to Lyles. Gets it out to Caleb Ham. And now Ibarra again. Man-to-man defense. Pottsville running a motion offense. Landon Martin had it on the right side. Kicks it back out to Caleb Ham. 19 to shoot. Pottsville will look for 1 shot if they can. Pass comes to the right side. Stanley with the ball fake. Got into the lane. Fell down with the ball, but kept the dribble alive. He got it back out to Martin, who finds Ham top of the circle. 7 to shoot for Pottsville. Pass comes into the right corner. 3 ball out of the corner is going to be offline. Landon Stanley missed it. Subiaco rebound. 3-quarter court shot by the Trojans is offline. No good, but a good third quarter for the Trojans. We'll go to the fourth quarter. Subiaco 46, Pottsville 36. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services in good times and bad. We provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural homebuyers, agribusinesses, and rural infrastructure providers.
As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world. For America's farmers, Farm Credit, supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more today.
Your family is your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. And when it comes to choosing a pharmacy, you'll want someone who knows your name and understands both you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They'll be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville. Call 968-1323 today.
Well, there's some discussion at the scorer's table between the Subiaco scorebook keeper and the official book. I'm not real sure exactly what they're discussing, but I can tell you that Subiaco leads the game 46-36 going to the fourth quarter. That was a very productive third for Subiaco. They outscored Pottsville 18-10 in that quarter. It had been a 2-point game at the half. At one point, Subiaco had gotten up by 11. Pottsville cut it to 4. And now Subiaco back up by 10. Okay, let's call something and get this game back underway, shall we? Last time I knew, the home team kept the official book. Let's get it back written down, and the official says the same thing. Let's get this show going. 46-36, Trojans by 10. Pottsville has an uphill battle. What the Apaches really need is for Trevor Lyles to get hot. He is the sort of player on offense that can shoot you back into a ball game. Nico Ibarra puts the ball in play to Caleb Ham. It's Ibarra, Ham, Lyles. Let's see, I'm trying to see. Out front dribbling the ball is Ham. He dribbles around a double team, bounce pass to the right side. Landon Martin rises up. His three ball is no good. Landon Stanley, the other Apache on the floor. Subiaco has the rebound on the miss. They're looking to run. It's 2-on-1. Laba to Marcera. Left-handed shot is good. Marcera with two more and a sweet pass by Ivan Martingen. And it's a 12-point Trojan lead. Landon Martin on the baseline. Gets it to Ibarra in the corner. Ibarra with a step-through move in the lane. He got tripped up, and a foul's going to be called on Subiaco. Ibarra got tripped up. It was inadvertent. But the foul is going to be on Justin Ludens. Nico Ibarra at the line. He'll shoot two. I've got a laughing. I sit on the visiting side of the ball of the gym, and it's interesting to sometimes even makes me wonder if the crowd and I are watching the same game. Free throw is no good by the Apaches. Subiaco has it against a Pottsville 1-3-1 trap. Trojans will not be in a hurry to score. They lead at 48-36. Marcera knifes through the lane, goes to the right side. Martingen left open for three. He missed it. Rebound by the Apaches. Landon Martin cleared the board. 12-point lead, Subiaco. 6:52 to play. Ball handling out front is Caleb Ham. Sends it back to the right to Stanley. Stanley into the lane to Martin. Martin back up top. Three-pointer from the top of the circle is no good by Landon Stanley. Battle for the rebound on the baseline, and a foul is going to be called on Subiaco. The foul is on Justin Ludens, and I show him as having 4, and the scoreboard agrees. Trevor Lyles will be at the line shooting 2 heirloom legal free throws. Free throw rims out, no good. The Apaches have missed 5 free throws in this game. Adam Donaldson back in for Subiaco. Trevor Lyles at the line with another heirloom legal free throw. This one is on the way, and this one is good. He hit one of the 2, and it's 48-37. Subiaco by 11. Trojan ball in the backcourt with 6.5 to play. Subiaco not in a hurry to get it over the timeline, but they do to beat the 10-second count. Marcera has it on the left wing, throws it over the defense to Donaldson, back up high to Marcera. Marcera puts it on the floor on the right side. Ham picks him up defensively. Ball comes to Martingen up top. Subiaco running what I call a motion stall game. They throw it to Marcera, but the pass is low, and Pottsville comes up with the steal. Landon Stanley gives it to Ibarra. 48-37 Subiaco. Ibarra into the lane. Fade away jump shot is short, but an offensive rebound by Furr, and a good job by Jackson Furr to get in position to rebound the miss and follow it home for 2. 9-point Subiaco lead. 5:50 left to go in the game. Pottsville battling in a 1-3-1 zone. Pass comes to the baseline. Donaldson wide open. Takes it to the basket and draws a foul on the Apache defense. Jackson Furr called for the foul. It is his second. Donaldson will be at the free throw line. He'll be shooting a couple of free throws for the Trojans. Donaldson's first one is on the way, and it's off the back rim. No good. Both teams more than a little bit cold in this fourth quarter. 48-39, a 9-point lead for Subiaco. Donaldson's second free throw is good. He hits one of the 2. Third point of the quarter for Subiaco. Their lead is 10 at 49-39. The Apaches need points. They need them quickly, but more importantly, the Apaches got to get some stops on the defensive end of the floor. With the ball on the left is Ham. They'll give it to Stanley. Landon drives baseline. Back to Ham. Free throw line extended. Ham has it poked away. Marcera has the steal. Has Ham to beat. Lays it up to the left hand and scores. Marcera took it away and took it the length of the floor and laid it in for 2. Nico Ibarra into the lane out of control. Crashes into a Subiaco defender, and they're going to call the Subi defender for a blocking foul. Foul is on Adam Donaldson, his second. 51-39, Subiaco with the lead with 5:17 to play. Ibarra's free throw is good. He hits the first heirloom legal free throw. Landon Martin back into the game. Justin Luden's also back into the game for Subiaco. Ibarra's third point of the night. He will look for point number 4. The second heirloom legal free throw is also good. Subiaco by 10, 51-41 as we come up on 5 minutes remaining in the game. Pottsville trapping 1-3-1. It hasn't really bothered Subiaco a lot. Neville got it in the front court. Ibarra comes up from behind to knock the ball away from Marcera and is going to be called for the foul from behind. That's the 4th foul on Ibarra, I think. Team foul number 9 on Pottsville. Yeah, it goes up on the official scoreboard. That is the 4th on Nico Ibarra. This is going to be Marcera at the line. Caleb Ham checks into the game, replacing Jackson Furr. Jonathan Marcera will be at the line. He'll shoot 2 for Subiaco. Here comes the first of the 1-and-1, and it's good. Marcera has 28 in the game, looking for point 29 with his free throw. Here comes the second free throw. Marcera hits them both. 53-41, Subiaco with the lead. Ibarra with the ball. Works it to his left on the dribble. Double team coming. The ball stripped away, but Ibarra got it back. Feed it to the right side. Out of the corner, a long 3 ball is no good by Pottsville's Caleb Ham. Subiaco has the rebound. Trojans come out on the run, 2-on-1. They get it to Marcera, lets Ibarra go by, and then lays it in softly for 2. Subiaco by 14, 55-41, and I think that's the biggest lead of the game with 4.5 to play. Trevor Lyles lines up a long 3. That's no good. Rebound controlled by Subiaco on the baseline. Trojans have King ahead of everyone. Haston got the shot, laid it up, missed it, but a goaltending call is going to be whistled against Trevor Lyles. That is absolutely the right call, and Trevor Lyles had no reason to do that because that layup wasn't going to come anywhere close to going in. So give the basket to King. 57-41. Subiaco leading the ball game with 4:17 left to go in the game. On the left side, Caleb Ham puts the ball on the floor, about 25 feet up from the baseline. Comes to Landon Martin at the left wing. Martin shifts gears, drives into the lane, gives it to Ibarra. Ibarra had it poked away again. It goes out of bounds, and Pottsville the last to touch it. I think Marcera has gotten in the head of Nico Ibarra because that's about the 3rd time this quarter he's poked the ball away from Marcera. Timeout on the floor. 4 minutes remaining in the contest. Subiaco 57, Pottsville 41, and we are back after this 1-minute timeout.
For 30 years, Miller Roofing Company has been building
our reputation of being voted the best roofing company in the River Valley.
making sure our product and labor warranties are unmatched by anybody in the area.
As a GEF Master Elite contractor, we can offer you superior warranties backed by the manufacturer.
As well as residential, MRC specializes in commercial roof and repair with a fully staffed maintenance and repair division.
Put Miller Roofing Company's 30 years of experience to work for you.
Home of Pottsville Apaches. WKK Russellville. Now, back to the Olympus Realty broadcast booth. Buying or selling your home has never been easier.
A little late getting back here in the fourth quarter. Subiaco has already missed one shot. They got a rebound and then cleared it back out high to the top of the circle. Right side, three ball, Neville is good. Neville with a three gives Subiaco a 60-41 lead. Pottsville gets into the lane. Jackson Furr, point blank range. He'll connect for two. Pottsville trading baskets there, and the Apaches can't really afford to do that. Subiaco brings the ball up the floor. They got it to King. King had it knocked away, but he got it back, throws it up high. Good hustle play by Mercera to come up with it, and Coach Tincleve wants a timeout to avoid the turnover. Timeout on the floor with 3:15 left to go in the ball game. Subiaco 60, Pottsville 43. Back in a minute.
For 30 years, Miller Roofing Company has been building
our reputation of being voted the best roofing company in the River Valley.
making sure our product and labor warranties are unmatched by anybody in the area.
As a GEF Master Elite contractor, we can offer you superior warranties backed by the manufacturer.
As well as residential, MRC specializes in commercial roof and repair with a fully staffed maintenance and repair division.
Put Miller Roofing Company's 30 years of experience to work for you.
Your family is your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. And when it comes to choosing a pharmacy, you'll want someone who knows your name and understands both you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They'll be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville. Call 968-1323 today.
Back to the Olympus Realty broadcast. Selling your home has never been easier.
Subiaco ball after the timeout by the Trojans. Subiaco leads at 60-43. Trojans get the ball inside and then go to the left elbow. Into the game for Subiaco is number 44, Emery Gurrell. Ball is in the corner. It's tied up in the corner. The alternating possession on the tie-up will give the ball to Subiaco as we're just under 3 minutes to play. 60-43, Subiaco with the lead. I've got to ask the question, how did Ozark beat this Subiaco team? Yeah. Well, on any given night, you just don't know, right? Subiaco gets it to play in the backcourt. Mercera with a nice no-look pass into the lane to Gurrell, who walked with the ball. Gurrell had an open lane to the basket, but tried to gather, never got a pivot foot set, and he walked with the ball. 60-43, Subiaco with the lead. Pottsville brings the ball over the timeline. Caleb Ham moves right on the dribble. Mercera cuts him off. Pass goes to Ibarra in the corner. Subiaco playing a man-to-man defense. Ball goes to the left corner. Landon Stanley reversed it. Now gets double teamed, and they're going to call a whistle on the left side. And Gurrell, I think, is going to get called with that foul. That is his first. Wesley Schluterman will enter the ballgame for Subiaco, as will Caleb Cowell. At the free throw line for the Apaches, Landon Stanley. His heirloom legal free throw is good. Landon Stanley will have a second free throw. He has 17 in the ball game. Gurrell and Ivan Martingen will come to the sideline. Second heirloom legal free throw is also good for Landon Stanley. 60-45, Subiaco by 15, 2:20 to play. Schluterman got the ball to midfloor, feeds it to the left side to Ludens. Back it comes Neville. Neville in the paint, he'll back off and run time. Neville feeds it to the high post to Ludens. Now they get it inside. Turnaround shot from down low by Schluterman is good for two. 62-45, the lead belongs to Subiaco. We have a stoppage in play here. And it'll be Pottsville ball in the backcourt. What was that stop for, do you know? A little injury stop for safety reasons. Now we're back underway. Pottsville with the ball in the lane to Ibarra, left side. His three is good. Apache three-pointer by Nico Ibarra. Brought to you by Farm Credit Union. The Farm Credit three-pointer for Ibarra. Subiaco gets it into the front court. It gets to Cowell. Cowell got it down low to Schluterman, who lost the handle on it. Tried to get it back outside, and that pass too hot to handle. Tried to hit Neville, and Neville says, sorry, man, that's my fault. A minute 38 to go in the game. Pottsville trailing Subiaco 62-48. Next action for Pottsville is scheduled to be Tuesday. That game, I think, is in Dardanelle. Nico Ibarra with it on the right side. He's guarded by Schluterman. Pass comes to the right. Landon Martin's three won't go down. Nice offensive rebound by Landon Stanley. He'll put it in down low, make the basket, and Pottsville's going to call a timeout. A minute 23 to play in the game. Timeout Apaches. 62-50, Subiaco with a lead. Back in 30 seconds.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services in good times and bad. We provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural homebuyers, agribusinesses, and rural infrastructure providers.
As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world. For America's farmers, Farm Credit, supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more today.
A minute 23 seconds remaining in the ball game. Looks like Subiaco is going to pick up a conference road win and improve to 4-3. Trojans with the ball in the backcourt. Get it in play. The inbound pass comes to Cowell. Cowell gets it over to the left corner. Pass to the middle of the floor. Stolen away. Pottsville's pressing defense gets the steal. Comes up high to Caleb Ham. Ham got into the lane. Got double teamed. The ball is loose. Mad scramble for the ball, and Ludens comes out with it for Subiaco. He gets it to Marcera. Marcera brings it up the floor against a 2-2-1 zone defense. Ludens has it at mid-floor, and Subiaco's going to take a timeout. 57 and 8/10 seconds left to go in the game. Subiaco with a timeout. Trojans lead at 62-50. We're back in a minute with more Apache basketball.
A high-quality custom building from a local.
You start talking with our team at a better way.
Well, I heard the officials say full timeout, but they put the ball in play after 30 seconds. Trojans with the ball on the left side. Neville got it inside the lane. Back out it comes, and a foul is going to be called on the Apache defense. That foul is on Pottsville's Jackson Furr. I think that is his third. Team foul number 10 on Pottsville. 2 free throws coming for Adam Donaldson of Subiaco. 46 and 5/10 seconds remaining in the game. 62-50, Subiaco with the lead. Here's Donaldson's first free throw. It is good. Donaldson connects from the line. He has 3 in the game. Looking for his 4th point. Trojans by 13. Second free throw is too strong. Pottsville with the rebound. Caleb Ham came out with it. Ham will bring it up the floor himself to the right side. Landon Stanley open for three, and it's good. Heirloom Legal Services 3 by Landon Stanley. It's his 24th point of the ball game. On the inbound pass, Pottsville looking for a steal. They commit a foul, and Subiaco will come shoot more free throws as Pottsville is over the double bonus limit. So 2-shot foul for Subiaco. Ivan Martingen will be at the line. He'll be shooting 2. Martingen has 17 in the game right now. His first free throw comes up short, and it's no good. Subiaco by 10, 34 7/10 left to go in the game. Second free throw by Ivan Martingen. Martingen's second free throw is good. He has 18 in the game after the made free throw, and it's an 11-point Trojan lead with 30 seconds to go. Ibarra into the front court, feeds it to the right side. Landon Stanley for 3. That's not there. Collision on the battle for the board. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Subiaco. Pottsville ball. They'll put the ball in play in the back court. Or excuse me, the front court on the baseline. Inbound comes to Stanley. He fires the 3. That's no good. Marcera with the rebound. He falls down out of bounds. And Pottsville will get the ball back with 20 seconds to play. Glad to see Marcera is up and not hurt. 20 6/10 left to go. Inbound pass comes to Trevor Lyles in the corner. Back to Landon Martin. Wing 3 is going to be no good. Subiaco with the rebound. Trojans come out with a 2-on-2. Martingen into the lane. Feeds it to Donaldson on the right side. And the Trojans are just going to dribble out the final 10 seconds. Your final score from George Jones Gymnasium. Pottsville falls to the Trojans 64-53. We'll come back and wrap it up after this 1-minute timeout. It's Pottsville, Apache basketball for you.
When it comes to buying or selling,
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services in good times and bad. We provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural homebuyers, agribusinesses, and rural infrastructure providers.
As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world. For America's farmers, Farm Credit, supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more today.
Your family is your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. And when it comes to choosing a pharmacy, you'll want someone who knows your name and understands both you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They'll be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville. Call 968-1323 today.
Subiaco will sweep the regular season series of the Apaches by virtue of their 64-53 win in Pottsville. Leading scorer for Subiaco and in the game was Jonathan Marcera. He had 31. Ivan Martingen had 18. Aston King had 4. 2 points for Schluterman off the bench. Justin Ludens had 3. Adam Donaldson had 3. And Jaden Neville also had 3. Leading scorer for the Apaches was Landon Stanley. He had 24. Jackson Furr had 10. Trevor Lyles with 9. Nico Ibarra with 8. And Landon Martin had 5. Next action for the Apaches will be Tuesday from Dardanelle. I'm Stephen Glenn. Thanks for your time this time. Till next time, so long, everybody.